Welcome to Feed Dump, where this week the big news is that Overwatch came out, so realistically, you're lucky you're getting a feed dump at all. And of course, this week we are all symptoms of playing too much Overwatch. I am sleep deprivation. Joining me this week is caffeine dependency.
I was playing until 4 a.m. last night. I would be dead without you, caffeine.
And persistent dreams of McCree.
Oh, it's gotta be high noon somewhere. Okay, who's McCree again?
He's the cowboy.
Makes sense.
You kids get off my lawn or I'm gonna make you call the cops. That's exactly what a Coos County man from Oregon did when he caught 3 14-year-old boys breaking into his home. He held them and made them phone the police. Then they were arrested on burglary and other things.
There must have been a gun involved.
Oh yeah, he was armed.
Really? I had expected that it might have been somebody who is like an authority figure, like a high school principal, or somebody who stands to make an important impact in their life, like a high school janitor.
I'm trying to picture this Morgan Freeman-esque character. It's like, sit down, kids. We're going to talk about justice and respect and America.
Can we just call 911 and turn ourselves in?
According to emergency dispatchers, the men made one of the teens call 911 and report the burglary in process. And after that, they were arrested and taken to Douglas County Juvie and booked on charges of burglary, trespassing, and marijuana possession.
Marijuana possession! I picture going something like this. Damn kids trying to get my weedy nugs. I tell you, I'm gonna plant some in each one of your pockets. Now you're really going to prison.
Weedy nugs?
I admit being not up on all the hip vernacular that the kids like Kathleen are into these days.
Oh, come on, Beej. Everybody knows about the dank, or whatever it's called, potential employers.
Be that as it may, I think this is a very encouraging trend, and I look forward to more children turning themselves in when they commit crimes.
At gunpoint.
At gunpoint, yes.
So this is kind of related. A friend of mine is a police officer, and this is a real story, but apparently you can call people, and about 60 to 70% of the time, you can ask them to turn themselves in, and they just will.
For more information on turning yourself into the authorities, please write Royal Canadian Mounted Police, 221 Guilt-Free Lane, Mounted on Horse, Ottawa, Canada.
A Honduran woman arrested on drug smuggling charges in southern Arizona is also facing animal cruelty charges after she punched a Border Patrol agent's horse.
Where did she punch the horse?
According to the Associated Press, in the horse's face. So I guess like the nose? The snout? Somewhere in between the eyes and the tip of the nose. I guess that's the horse's face.
There is a lot of horse that can neither bite you nor soil you. Why would you pick either of those points to punch? I mean, you could punch it in the ear.
Because, Beej, if you try to punch a horse in the ear, it's just gonna like deke out of the way, right? And then it's gonna flap its mane majestically in the breeze, and then it's gonna be like a shampoo commercial, except you're a Honduran drug smuggler and it's a police horse.
Then I will punch it in the horse kidney.
I don't know, just like punch it in the eye.
Jesus, Serge, in the eye?
Holy shit!
You're a monster. What's wrong with you?
We're trying to fight a horse.
Well, why would you want to hurt a horse?
Isn't that the point?
God, you think you know a guy. Serge, the horse punisher. I hope you get eaten by sharks.
You protect yourself by punching sharks in the eye, too.
You punched a shark in the eye? Jesus. Serge, shark maimer.
Whoa. Does anybody else have any stories about animal abuse while we're at it? I mean, while we're clearing the air, I did have to jam my cat into a pillowcase.
You monster!
In my defense, the fire alarm was going off, and I couldn't get him into a cat carrier, so I was just like, nope, in the bag. And he was fine. Nobody called me, like, cat sack or anything like that.
God, you think you know a person. Kathleen DeVere, pussy traumatized.
No, Beej! The University of East Anglia is raising some eyebrows after it banned hat throwing at its graduation ceremonies. According to the university, there have been a number of injuries over recent years to graduates hurt by falling mortar boards.
Ah, yes, the classic ninja weapon, the shuriken. Hiya!
For those concerned that they would not be able to get the classic hat-throwing photo, Penguin Photography, the university's vendor for these matters, said, "Never fear, you can mime throwing the hat and we'll add the mortar board digitally."
I mean, as long as we're arting this shit up, can you get like a wizard fighting a dragon or a nice set of titties on mine?
Wow, that was the van I drove in high school.
Well, you think you know a guy.
I mean, I understand that ostensibly someone somewhere probably put an eye out, but I mean, this is not a Red Ryder BB gun situation. These people are legitimately educated. Like, they should be smarter than this. They're university graduates. They let kindergartners do this. What if they just got some like soft foam corners to put on the sides just in case?
Or just glue a frisbee to a yarmulke.
I don't get what the problem is. Why don't people just put on safety goggles? Oh God, there's a problem here.
It's unfortunate that by banning the hat throwing, they're going to miss out on the most iconic photo, but I always loved the second most iconic photo of graduation.
Everyone smoking mad weedy nugs.
No, I was thinking more of an assembled class of 500 and ducking and cowering in fear. It's a little more metaphorical for the job situation they'll be getting into.
Well, Beige, when you put it like that, this hat ban seems less stupid and more like a sensible idea. Stop that. But remember, there may be better sources of news, but they don't have this hat.
What?
And more importantly, they don't have this hat either, which was, I don't know, given to us while I wasn't hosting Feed Dump, so I don't know where it came from. I barely know what it is. But you know what? It's on my head. And when I throw it, I probably won't put someone's eye out. I'm sorry. Hooray!
It's actual milk. It's not like almonds. It comes out of a breast. It's milk.
Let's not discuss this too much more. I just thought it was this.
Where was I?
Really good.